And while we're here, Mel reaches into his pocket,
All right.
pulls out like a little sort of handkerchief type thing, kind of looks at it and kind of like snaps it a little bit, and it unfolds. And then you know that thing that like people do when they take the
Yeah, you're like,
tablecloth and they yank it out and
Yeah.
leave everything on the table. He does like the opposite of that, and he takes this cloth and like seems to sort of like throw it underneath this treasure pile, and it opens up a big 10-foot pit underneath.
Nice. So as you unfurl this strange black cloth revealing this 10-foot pit, I need you to roll me a D100, sir.
Yes. Yes.
And you might have to refresh me. I know I made the rules for this, but I cannot always remember them off the top. So
I'll be glad to make up ones for you.
they should be in your character sheet, I think. I think they're in your notes for your character sheet.
Oh, let's see what he makes up. It'll probably be better.
Well, no, the D100 relates to the item he's using.
Yeah, it's a 66. Let me pull up the weirdness.
Yeah, there's a percentile you had to reach to get something to happen.
Yeah, let's see,
I think it's a 70 or a 90. I can't remember if I made it that high.
Yeah, you actually split it right down the middle. 50 to 100 results in calling the thing. Yeah.
All right, so as you spread this portal out, it snaps in the air like a bullfighter, and Pumplamoose nods, and he actually kind of looks like he's just totally surprised. It floats down like a silken tablecloth, and you smooth out the edges nice and crisp on the floor as they seal to the stone floor, and this pit opens up, and down in the hole you hear, "Yo, Susanna, won't you come home in? Yeah, we're going to and you hear a squeak it, and all of a sudden a rush of you look down into the portal and you face a mouthful of soap bubbles rushing up out of it, and popping up out of the portal you see a strange bunny-eared Harangon, and this creature comes out wearing a pink shower cap with little sheep on it and a sponge, and he's wrapped in a pink towel, and he says, "Ah! What are you doing?"
That was really loud.
Well, hang on though. So I'm a little bit confused because he came out. Now the pit went down. Did all the treasure drop down into the pit?
Yeah.
Okay. So did he come up? Did like the treasure rain down on him?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, golden shower. Sorry, you only get to say that so many times in real life.
Oh my god.
We're looking at title stuff there.
So yeah, he's just
Golden shower on the bunny.
he just goes, "Oh,
What?
yike! Look out below!"
Oh god.
A few of the coins plink off of a plaster bathtub that floats up to the surface of the hole, basically lifted up by the buoyancy of the water that's been flooding out of the broken pipework for the shower head that's raining down on the strange bunny creature.
I'm sorry. Were you taking a bath in my pocket?
I wasn't in your pocket, I was in my burrow.
I have so many questions on what this.
Sorry for the intrusion, but hey, since you're here, I got a question for you. Baba Yaga, is she hot?
Yeah.
So you ask Ynnubsgub if Baba Yaga is hot, and he says, "Yeah, depends on when and where you meet her, if you know what I mean."
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, we haven't talked since the whole unicorn thing, but yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going down with Baba Yagas. And anything you got? Any like I don't know. Any preferences as to what should go down with all that? Or should I just like business as usual?
So he he leans forward, wrapping the shower curtain around himself, just leaving his head and shower-capped self protruding from this porcelain bathtub with the ringed-like shower curtain wrapped around it. And he says, well, you got that unicorny still with ya?
Yep.
Well, keep the little thing safe and, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess at some point you're gonna have to find old Witchy Poo, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I'm confused by some of the stuff that's going on because there's like the thing with the Baba Yaga, but now there's like demons and stuff. Like, I'm not sure I see the connection.
I know, it's pretty funny Faerun's gone all Toontown. So Ynnubsgub says, it's kind of strange. Things are kind of quiet where I'm at.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, normally the Feywild's full of buzz. All sorts of annoying little gnats. And he looks around for one and he scans the air and you see like a giant ass fly swatter protrude through the shower curtain. And he says, no, I think we're good. But no, it's been pretty quiet. Flowers, singing songs, all the lame crap you'd expect.
Is there like I don't know, folks missing that normally are there to stir things up and make them interesting?
So he kind of racks his brain for a minute, and then he takes the sponge that's on the stick and he begins to put it in his ear and like twist it around and kind of like scratch at his ear like some people do when they're thinking. And he takes the other ear in his mouth and starts like nibbling on it. He's like, He says, well, now that you mention it, there's this really weird place called Prismere, and this new gang of baddies showed up. Yeah, this group of senior citizens, octogenarians or whatever they're called. Yeah, they go by, what are they called? The Seiko-kinetic watches? No, that's not it. The timepieces? No, that's not it. The Rolex Queens. Yeah, I think it might be that. No. What's that thing that looks like this? And then he takes the curtain back and he turns around with his arms wrapped around himself like he's making out. And he does the like curvy thing like, va-va-voom. What's that thing called again?
The hourglass?
Ah, that's right. The Hourglass Coven. Yeah, they showed up in the kingdom of Prismere and they really pissed off Zeblina.
Zablina?
Well, of course. The greatest arch-fairy queen of the Feywild.
Oh, I never had the pleasure.
Well, she's sort of new on the block by respects of maybe 50 to 1,000 years or so, but it's been a little while since we've seen each other.
Alright, so let me get this straight. Things are quiet in your neighborhood, but recently the Rolex Queen showed up and pissed off Sabrina, but now things are quieter? I'm confused.
Oh yeah, it's kind of strangely quiet. All the joyful punks that go around singing those annoying-ass songs stopped singing. And at first it was kind of nice, because I could hop around in peace and chew my carrots and actually hear myself think. And as he says this, word bubbles pop up out of his head and actual words form corporeal above his head as he's speaking. And it's just a series of random thoughts like, I wonder what happens if an elephant drinks hot cocoa through its trunk. And so he's basically trying to get across to you that the Feywild's so quiet that all the annoying cartoony Feywild creatures that go along la 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 la, like none of them are doing that.
Related to the Baba Yaga thing?
Well, I haven't really scoped out this place. Where exactly are we?
I don't know. It all seems to be relative. It's I don't know. It's like somebody's toilet bed and breakfast. I really don't understand anything that's going on.
I wondered why this place stinks. I didn't expect you were going to sign up to be Super Maggio.
Oh, nice, nice.
So, anywhere you want to go in particular?
No, I was just gonna, kind of take the. Do you need to go back in the hole to go home? Is that how this works?
Oh, you've already forgotten. You're such a nitwit. And he looks at Pumplamoose and he goes like finger guns to him, and Pumplamoose instantly gets the signal and lifts the turkey leg looming behind your head. Go ahead and roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my perception's a negative to begin with. I love it with disadvantage.
You can get a negative number.
I can. There we go. Oh, that's ridiculously high. 11.
All right, nice. So you don't suspect a thing as Pump stealthily lifts the meat hammer above his head. And he slams this magical turkey leg club across the top of your skull, splitting your bunny-eared pajama ears in half and sending them limp down the sides of your head. As you sink a little bit in your stance and sag, the room around you swirling, you literally see birdies flipping and flapping around, and your eyes turn into spirals. And the sense that's been knocked into you with Ynnubsgub instantly brings back a moment of clarity where you remember going on journeys with Ynnubsgub at his will, sometimes against your own, but also occasionally calling for help with this immaculate, wonderful, magical Warren hole that he's given you. And you recall all these series of adventures. Once you were a pirate, another time you were a space traveler and there was a strange dog with a helmet and a little green man with a ray gun. And every single time it seems that it starts out with you guys jumping down into the rabbit hole, and that vehicle turns into anything it needs to take you seemingly anywhere you want to be. And one of those times, Ynnubsgub even took you to the Candlekeep.
So, okay, Rick and Morty meets Looney Tunes. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can use this to go basically anywhere you've seen previously.
Okay, all right, but I don't remember it. Okay, yeah, all right. Some of it's coming back to me now. But all right. So my question though is can I pick this back up, or do you need to use it?
Oh no, it belongs to you. I mean, it's a tablecloth. It's nothing special. I got a million of them. You hold on to it. But if you do decide you want to jump aboard the SS bathtub with your friends, make sure you grab the corner on the way in.
Oh yeah. All right. I got it. All right.
So the bath
thing.
do what? Do what?
The hell is this thing?
So basically, Mel, out of game, Mel has an adapted version of a portable hole magical item.
Yeah.
But it is actually a gift of his archfey patron, Ynnubsgub. So Mel's patron is an archfey Herringon, which is a rabbit folk person. And it just happens to be a strange cartoony bunny, very similar to ones we might know on Earth from cartoon shows in our childhood. And he gave him this magical hole to contact him, to hide in, because it normally will just make a 10-foot hole. He can close it behind himself, but when he uses the hole, there's a chance, basically a 49% chance, that it will summon Ynnubsgub. And when Ynnubsgub comes, Ynnubsgub can offer him and anyone he chooses voluntarily a free ride in the portal to anywhere that Mel has seen.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Seems unnecessary, but very cool.
Unnecessary is Mel's middle name. So
Not the destination, it's the journey.
all right. Well, I guess I'll let you know if anything sort of pans out with the Baba Yaga thing. If you don't got anything in particular that we should be looking into, my friends are probably waiting, so I'll just take my hole and go. Is we good?
He says, "Aw, well, I guess if you want to go back and have fun with your friends, Mama Bunny will let you leave the nest." And he leans forward and he plants like a cartoony red lipstick smack of a kiss on your forehead that just pops as he pulls away. And then he gives you wet willies in both ears. And then he says, "Hey, have a nice life. I'll see you later." And do you lift the hole off the ground?
Yeah.
So as you lift the hole off the ground, peeling it from the floor, you see the water that bubbled up with the bathtub begin to drain down and swirl, and you hear the sound of water just draining like a pulled drain plug. And he says, "Hasta la vista, beasta."
When it comes down, I don't even think I like carrots.
All of a sudden, being smacked in the head has made you realize you probably aren't a fan of carrots. That's fucking hilarious.
All right, cool. All right.
So what do you guys want to do? Mel wandered off. You guys notice that he's been gone for well more than at least 5 to 10 minutes at this point.
Uni and I are gonna make our way out, I guess.
So we're still psychically linked. Did you let us know anything was going on over there, Mel, or have you just